and we'll be basically talking about romantic relationships and what are they, why they go bad and all that stuff, and what are the ways of steering them. So would you want to come on board and say something, or we shall start the circle? Achika.
Actually, Ashima, I think first we need, ma'am, I would prefer listening at the moment. Okay, Suraj is saying. So, what is relationship, Ashima? For me, it's like relationship. It's like a combination of as if we are traveling on a same ship. So, if we are having a good coordination and we are having a good, understanding and chemistry nowadays are very much in this. So, it becomes easy for us. Otherwise, बहुत सारी चीजों में बहुत सारे इश्यूज जो होते हैं वो धीरे धीरे उनकी जो रूट्स हैं बहुत स्लोली शुरू होती हैं एंड व्हेन वी रियलाइज बाय द टाइम वो इतनी ज्यादा बढ़ जाती हैं कि हमें रियलाइज ही नहीं होता कि वो शुरू कहाँ से हुई थी. सो आई थिंक इन दिस सीजन विल मेक पीपल अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ एंड व्हाई द रिलेशनशिप्स गो रॉन्ग.
All right.
What do you say?
No, this season, Achika, let me just we are going to be talking about romantic relationships, but yes, we are going to start from the idea of what are relationships. So when you talk about relationship, as you said, relation is a ship in which you are traveling, and when you talk of relation per se, it means a connection. So when you're talking about something which has a connection and which is connected in some way, it is having a relation. And relation can be between things, between people, can be between situations, can manifest itself in many ways. But here we are specially targeting or talking about the relationships between the human beings. And when we talk about romantic relationships, one thing is very clear, that as we grow and go beyond in age, when the hormonal, the adolescence is the time when the hormonal changes are happening and the children start getting aware of their sexuality. That's the time when they want to have a partner of the other sex and that attraction grows. But that's where the problem also starts. Attraction, adrenaline rush, these are the things which probably, make us look at things with a different perspective. And that is how the romantic relationships somehow go bad, and one doesn't know how to steer them, how to take charge, how to understand things. Because when we are just working on the physical level or with the adrenaline rush or with the attraction, somewhere the deep connection is not formed. And even if sometimes we feel that deep connection is formed between people, it may not be there. Because we are so very, we are working on the level, superficial level, if I could use the word, that we are not able to process and understand things till such time they really fall flat on our heads and we are like, oh my God, what is this happening in my life? I thought this was my soulmate, but now I feel that this has become toxic. Why it has become toxic? Rajat, good afternoon, dear. Did you hear what I was saying? Do you want to add something?
I just heard the last 30 seconds, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, Archika, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
So, Rajat, here we are talking about, we have started a new season of 20 episodes, and we are going to be basically focusing on romantic relationships in this particular season. And we would be understanding relationships from very many aspects. So today, just to begin with, I would just quickly go on to understanding, making everybody understand what is my understanding and the broad understanding of the term relationships, and going on to what is the significance of relationships, and they're talking about different relationships. And in the meantime, if anybody in the middle wants to come in, have an interaction, write something down, ask something, and come on the speaker panel, you're all most welcome. Akhil is saying good afternoon, Akhil, and good afternoon to everybody who has joined us in today's circle. So guys, talking about relationship, as Archika mentioned and as I just said, that relationships are basically connections and bonds. And when we are talking of these bonds, they are basically formed on mutual understanding, trust, and support. Until unless we are talking about a small child who is born to a mother or a father, relationships are, when you talk about a child being born to the parents, we're talking about a relationship which is natural, over which we don't have control. We take birth into a particular family, and that becomes a natural relationship. When we talk about a romantic relationship, my dear people, it is something which we choose. Yes, a lot of you might agree that in India still, when you talk about marriages and all, there are things like arranged marriages and all, and parents still force their children to get married to the people they choose for them. Now that's a different part of story. But when you talk about relationship, it is basically a bond. It is built on mutual understanding, trust. And when you talk about romantic relationship, it can have many different aspects. We'll come to that back. But let's go back to Rajat before we go on to a significance of relationships. There are many significances of relationship. But let's understand Rajat. Rajat, last year when I knew him, he was not married. He was, I think at that time, Rajat, you were not going around also. It is only when, after that, you found your partner, and I think you probably had that courtship, and then you got married, and you've been married for how many months now?
So on 25th Feb, it will be 1 year. So yeah.
Oh, wow. 1 year of marriage, 1 year of being in marriage, and I hope it is as romantic as it started from, Rajat. So tell us how it started, and what is your understanding of the term relationship, and how does that lead on to becoming a romantic relationship for you?
Ma'am, for me, so this was an arranged marriage. So the concept of arranged marriage for me was that you get to know her during the courtship period. And during the courtship period, we talked, I think 6 or 7 times. But whenever we talked, it was mostly about discussing about plans for the future. But after the marriage, I think the first month, that was the period where we talked a lot, because we had to go on a trip together, and we had to understand how we will plan things together, and we had to understand each other, and we had to live together. So this is for me a very dangerous thing, because I have been living alone for most of my life. I had my own bedroom, and no one was allowed in it except for my parents and my sister and my close ones. But yes, sharing a bed, that was a thing which was very dangerous for me, in the sense that I need my own space. I prefer my own space. I need the whole bed. I need that. But yes, we got to understand. We got to talk a lot. After the first month, and slowly and steadily, we understood what are the things which can irritate them, and what are the things which could irritate me. And the thing which was set from the beginning was that whenever we have a fight, we have to resolve before sleeping. So that's the thing we still do. Fights bring us closer, I feel that, because if you're fighting for something because you're both passionately interested in that, okay, you have to fight. Otherwise, there is you just have to let things go stagnant. Okay, ye baat ho gayi hai, and you don't care about it. No, we both care about things immensely, and once we fight, we tend to fight a lot. But the thing is, we always resolve our issues before sleeping. So whenever we go to bed, we have a pact that one of us have to realize that they made the mistake, or if both of us made mistakes, they have to appreciate yes, what they did wrong. And sorry, and saying sorry is not it will not hurt your ego, because whenever you apologize and whenever you say sorry to a person you love, and you genuinely mean that, they also can see that in your eyes, or in your behavior, or in your body language. And it's important to do that. And for any relationship to grow, as you said, the foundation is communication. The more you communicate, the more you tell about your feelings, and you have to be honest, truthfully honest, and you should never lie, and you should make plans a lot. So that's the thing. Whenever you plan for something, make plans so that you can go outside and have that time.
Wow, Rajat, that was beautiful. Whatever you said. Archika, you want to say something? Go on.
Thank you, Ashima. Actually, jitna Rajat ne bataya, whatever he shared, actually, it's very correct and very nicely he explained everything. So I'll take you back to when you were talking about the adolescent romantic relationship, right? So if we categorize it, कि क्या-क्या categorization होती है, how it started or what they look for. So I'll do it in a 3-way. They look for open communication, and they look forward for high level of trust. Because किसी भी relationship में आने के लिए सबसे पहले आप trust build करते हो. अगर वहाँ पे trust build हो रहा है और आपको लग रहा है कि okay, he or she is somebody I can trust, I can share my feelings, I can share my emotions. And then age is of course in teenage, adolescent age, when they are of same age. And then there are the stages when this relationship starts. What do you
Archika,
think?
I would want to bring in here, you're talking about adolescence. Now, my question to everybody down there, and even to you and even to Rajat, I would be talking about what Rajat said in a while. But when you talk about adolescence, are you sure that's the time they're even paying attention on communicating well, and they are also looking for that trust factor? Or it is more of an adrenaline rush, or it is more of a peer pressure, or it is more of a, it is kind of a race, or it is just your physical body or changes which are happening are making you attracted towards people, and you're working on impulse instead of really taking baby steps and understanding things. That is my question to you and to everybody. When you talk about adolescence and when you're trying to build in, because we see that, when you talk about adolescence, there are a lot of issues happening there. You talk about teenage pregnancy today. That was not very really heard of in India, but that is also happening in India today. And you talk about that ego factor coming in, where the girls and boys, they are wanting to be, into that vogue. And that is the reason they would really want to have boyfriends and girlfriends, and mindlessly, not mindfully. Okay. Because I think that's the age when you really, a lot is happening. You're looking for your identity. That's the very important thing. You're looking for your identity, and that's the reason, you think if you have a partner in your life, if you are with somebody, you would probably feel cool and people will look at you with a different eye, so that's the reason you want to get into this idea of being into a romantic relationship. That is not the point when you're really, because if you want to have communication, you can communicate with your parents. The trust is, you can build with your parents or your friends, but that's not what is happening there.
But what kind of
What do you
communication,
say?
Ashima?